Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, my dear subscribers. This is Konstantin Fedchenko, KFI Avia. Guess where we are? You are right, Dubai Air Show. This is one of the biggest air shows in the world. Here you will find air show, conferences and kiosks of different aviation companies. Let's go and see how things look inside. Selfie, yeah! Meeting the subscriber, the under-subscriber. How old are you?
8.
8 years. You want to be pilot? That's a good idea. Good work. Go ahead, take a selfie. And here we are. Let's dive into this aviation world. We start from the engine exposition right here. The air show consists of inside and outside section where you can view an aeroplane, and here you can meet representatives of different companies, meet your future business partners and make some connections. Unmanned helicopter, something new I never seen. Actually navigating here is a bit difficult, but Dubai Air Show invented very nice thing, an application with map and a schedule which is very handy. I'll show you this one in a minute. And this is Mria. There was one which is already in the past, but there will be new ones soon, I believe. My favorite, guys, Saab. And this looks like a 340 with swept wing and a jet engine. The static display section is outside, and we are lucky it's not full sun today. However, temperature is plus 35 degrees, November 15th. Get a clue about what is where, guys. Here is the map. And that's what we're gonna see. Gulfstream G500. Unfortunately, no chance to get in today. No chance today, yeah?
No chance today.
Next time. And as you know, guys, cargo is very popular now. Let's go and try to get an invitation to see how incredibly big is this plane inside. F-15, F-16, Boeing 777, as well as this there are some rotorcraft at this show, and there are not only these famous aeroplanes and helicopters, but this one, South Korean military helicopter. This is Challenger 600, can be used for medical emergencies. It have an endurance of 8 hours, and as you know, when medical flight is taking place, there is no limitation on the time off. first time I'm in the cargo Airbus airplane. Hi there, may I ask a couple of questions about this aeroplane? I heard that this is the replacement for a 757, right?
Yeah, exactly. Perfect replacement for the 757.
And what's the payload of this aeroplane?
The payload is 27 tons.
27 tons. Wow, that's impressive. This is the conversion, or was this airplane produced like that from the factory?
No, it was a passenger aircraft for about 15 years, and it was then converted into a freighter. This is why we call them P2F. It's passenger to freighter.
Passenger to freighter. And who is doing the conversion? Airbus, or there is a third-party
So
company?
it's a third-party company which is called EFW. That's a joint venture between Airbus and ST Aerospace, a company based in Singapore. This company in Singapore provide the kits of the door, for example, of the barrier wall and many different items like that. We, Airbus, provide engineering data, and EFW is doing the actual MRO type of work to make the conversion happen, and they put them on the market as well.
Do you have an idea about cost of such conversion?
The cost sits between, roughly speaking, 7 or 8 millions. Price can vary up and down, of course.
Cargo becomes more and more popular in this world. Well, a lot of airplanes to be converted, definitely. May I have your business card?
Yeah, sure. What you said is very, very true. The cargo market is supposed to grow by about 4% for the next 20 years. And one of the big elements that fuel that growth is e-commerce. Today, around the world, you have about 2 billion users of e-commerce among the population of 8 billion people. So there's a lot of potential for this e-commerce to grow, and we think that the market will double in the next 20 years.
Thank you very much. Elon Musk, SpaceX, I don't know. C-24. Look at the undercarriage. It can land on unprepared runways. And the captain here being so nice. We are about the end of the day and he opened the plane up. Baggage compartment, well, you know guys, this is the aeroplane you wanna have. Captain, couple of words about this aeroplane. Model, performance and capacity, and approximate cost of operating hour, if you know that information.
It will be around 85 million, depends on the interiors. I can fly up to 7,700 miles and 16 hours.
Thank you very much. We'll go a look inside. Hi there. Global 7,500. How do you like this comfort, guys? Thank you very much. This is very sad, but a lot of these products are made for military. Gets Dark show is about to finish for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be showing you the inner section of this exhibition, and just not to make it boring, the second part of this video will not be as long as the first one. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and don't forget to click that like button. The first day of Dubai Air Show I decided to come up here early, and it seems to be pretty not busy, which is good because I visited some other shows and that's a good chance to enter quickly without big queue. Even though there are a lot of security checkpoints, you would still need to spend some time in the queue. So massive amount of aeroplanes here, and this is the washing machine for an aeroplane. This is the first time I see something like that. You know, I love these aviation machines like towing tags and so on. Let's go and try to get in this Boeing 777 and Airbus A380. I've never been so close to the engine of A380, actually to any big aeroplane engine. Wow, that's impressive. Airbus A380. We're going on the upper deck. This is the galley section. Toilets. Bar high. I think this is the business class section over here. This is the business class, right?
Correct.
And the economy not on the upper deck.
In the front we have the first class with 2 shower spas, and after the spinning economy and economy.
Thank you very much. And we are down to the economy class. This version is 343, which makes the row of 10 seats. It looks much better in the first class, huh? Have you ever touched Airbus A380 landing gear? No? Well, I did. Look at the size of this gear. And this is Boeing 737 BBG, Bravo Bravo Juliet. BBG means that this Boeing is a VIP configuration, and the difference between normal certification and BBG configuration is very significant. It gives you opportunity to do the maintenance of this airplane like you would do with the small Cessna Citation. Difference is huge because the normal Boeing 737 you have to sign it off by the certified mechanic or maintenance organization every 24 hours. Whereas this airplane can be signed off much seldomly. That's just amazing. You have full stand-in shower in this aeroplane. The conference room and a nice bedroom. Two full stand-in showers. Awesome. Hi dear crew, thank you for welcoming me here.
Yes, you are very welcome. Thank you to be here.
I have a couple of questions. This airplane, which year is that, and what is the difference between normal 737 and the BVG? What advantages do you have? Maybe it's range, better payload, because a lot of seats removed, and extended range.
Fuel tanks. This is a 737-700. Basically, engines and airframe are the same of 700, except the gear is reinforced because of the auxiliary fuel tanks. This airplane has 6 auxiliary fuel tanks for a total capacity of 29.5 tons of fuel and a range of 6,000 nautical miles, or almost 13 hours.
For this reason you have a bedroom.
Yes, we have 2 bedrooms for the passengers and 8 full flat seat, and 1 crew rest for the crew.
That's very nice. What about maintenance? Who is doing the maintenance releases to the aeroplane?
This is our engineer, he's our maintenance guy. He does everything for this airplane. His name is Jiju, with the Jiju.
Gigi, did you need to do some special training as a mechanic, or just as a pilot you can do this training and have the certificate to do the releases?
No, the civil aviation, they are particular about the engineers' qualifications. You have to go through a type course. You have to pass exams. Then it has to be assessed by the local authority, and then we are given the authority to certify.
How often do you release the aeroplane for flight? Every day, or how often is?
Before every flight, we have to do some basic checks before we can release.
Yeah, the basic check, yes, but I mean the documents which you like, airworthiness review or something.
How all annually.
Annually, perfect. Yeah, that's the big difference between ownership of BVG and normal transport category airplane. Okay, thank you very much for your time. It was interesting, and I think for my subscribers too. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. I hope you have a lot of subscribers, so many people can see us.
Will be much more. Be much more. You will be a bit more famous.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we proceed to an Airbus ACJ, which is VIP configuration too. By the way, if you want to charter one of these aeroplanes or even buy one, just drop me an email and I do my best to sort it out for you. I made some good connections here. And of course our beloved Cirrus, the A42, and an Embraer Phenom 100 on the background. No visitors allowed though. And this is an interesting aeroplane, LED 410NG. This is Czech aeroplane, the next generation for the standard LED 410. You won't believe, but there is a big demand on such a turboprop aeroplanes like Twin Otter, L410 in some countries like Nepal. This is what I know. And if you know Twin Otter with straight floats for sale, drop me an email. This particular aeroplane is built in 2022. It has the same engines as the previous one, LED 410 standard version, but it has increased maximum takeoff weight. It has increased fuel capacity by implementing the wet wing instead of rubber fuel tank, which was placed inside the wing. As well as this, the airframe is reinforced with increased hours and cycles. This particular aeroplane is equipped with Garmin 3000 primary flight displays and navigation system. This is another one aeroplane which you can charter with a good performance, Challenger 3500. Gulfstreams, they are incredibly expensive, but they have quite a good performance. Constantine is my full name. Bonjour and
Bonjour, I'm Olivier. I'm Dassault pilot. So I'm going to introduce you the Falcon 10X.
this is the project aeroplane. When do you think it's gonna be released from the factory?
So I suggest you ask this kind of question at the booth with the people in charge.
Yeah. This is Falcon 10X project. Falcon makes the future of aviation. It will be the biggest business jet in the world, which has one power lever for both engines, auto throttle, stall recovery, wind shear recovery, and many more for pilots, all sensor touchscreen. A lot of comfort for passengers. All of these seats can be converted into beds, and it will have an endurance of up to 15 hours or 5,700 nautical miles. Isn't that great, guys? These sneakers are produced from the waste product from the manufacturer, and to get one of those, people have to plant a tree. This is the conditions. Isn't that great? A lot of new solutions these days, virtual tower, which means that you don't have to spend so much money on building real physical tower and so on. Thank you for watching this video. This was Konstantin Fedchenko, KFE Avia, your aviation advisor. If you happen to visit such a show, don't hesitate to do so. 2 days will be more than enough, but it's good that these shows last for 5 days because first 2 days are very busy. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. See you in my next videos.